Hey, and welcome back to the channel. This is a video to celebrate 6,000 subscribers. I'm super grateful for everyone that's following the channel and has reached out to us and shared your experiences. And in this video to celebrate, I'm gonna play pretty much every synth in my studio to give you a taste of what they sound like. And the reason why you haven't seen very much of me lately is because me and the team at Rapid Flow have been working on what you can see on the screen over there. Let me show it to you a little bit closer. It's a new VSTi instrument that we're working on. We're almost done. It's, this is what it's gonna look like. And the cool thing is about what we're doing today with the gear and the synthesizers is all these synths that you're gonna hear today, they're gonna be in the instrument. So you're gonna be able to play exactly what you're gonna hear today in your tracks. That's the whole concept. So I'm recording all these synths here with all the SICK outboard. It's exactly what you're gonna hear today. It's all set up already to record the coming days. And their samples are gonna be in this synthesizer for you to play with. So without further ado, let's start this video off. We're gonna start with the first synth, which is back there. It's the oldest synth in my studio. It's the lovely Prophet 600, and I'm gonna show you what it is that I love about it. First of all, it's super easy to use. So yeah, absolutely one of my favorite synths that I've ever used. I got that a couple of years ago. It does not have the gliggly mog. It sounds super wobbly. You can hear the quantization errors when you move the filters and stuff, and I love it for it. I love that it's so unreliable and weird and always surprises me, and it's one opera function. Amazing for making fat, crazy pads. Beautiful, beautiful synth that I can highly recommend. Okay, moving right along. Let's go over here, and then I don't have to rotate very far. And let's have a listen to the mighty MOOG Matriarch. I love this synth for many similar reasons, like the Prophet 600. Very easy to use, incredible raw tone, just enough stuff on it to keep you busy and experiment, has a nice delay on it, great arpeggiator. Yeah, amazing, amazing synth. I love the tone of it. Now switching over to something very digital, let's head on over to the Iridium. Here we go. This is one of the sounds that I kind of leave almost default on it because it's just so beautiful. Yes, utterly amazing synth that I love to use for those kinds of sounds. Yeah, so like wide, epic kind of pads, super, super nice. Okay, let's check out the Muse. Yeah, the Muse, to my ears, has very different, non-typical Moogie sound. It's not as like punchy and up front, but very spacious and kind of softer, not as direct also as like a sequential synth. Speaking of sequential synths, all right, let's check out the Prophet 6. Such a cool instrument. So this is mono style, so the voices are not getting panned right now. Incredibly powerful. Now let me spread the voices. Yeah, absolutely desert island type synth. It can do everything. So now what I want to show you is one of the forgotten Oberheim synths, it seems to be. It's incredibly underrated. It's the Matrix 1000. Let's track in a little bit of MIDI so we can actually play this, and I can show you also the little control box above it. Cool. All right, let me show you what the box above it does. Okay, I'm gonna show you something fun, which actually is, I think, extremely underrated. This little TD-3-MO, I see it. All right, let's do this. Yeah, super cool little box. Really cool to make like unexpected bass kind of stuff comes out of there often. Yeah, can highly recommend checking it out. They're not that expensive, and especially this version with the extra sub oscillators and stuff is extremely fun. Okay, so another synth that I think is super interesting that I want to show you is stashed down here. It is the EMI Vibes, and let me show you just its basic default waveform. Yeah, it has so many cool sounds, like from very broken, distorted, some pretty massive effects there. What else do we have here? There's a lot of limbic bit sounds in here also. That's always a good thing. The cool thing about this, I don't know if you can hear it, but somehow the way its oscillators work together is extremely coherent. Like it just sounds really present and upfront in a very cool way. Okay, let me plug over here now and take you into the MFB Synth Pro that's sitting next to it, which is also something I'm very much looking forward to sample, to bring into the instrument. Let's have a listen. something about it sounds very kind of pipe organ, very dramatic. And then over here, this is the very first synth I ever got. It was a gift to me from my stepfather, and it's still out here. It's still doing its thing. Take down that reverb for a bit and show you just how raw these oscillators sound. I actually sampled this for the next thing that I'm going to show you, which lives under my desk here, which is the incredible Nord Wave 2. Yeah, wonderful instrument that just is super fast and direct to play with. Now let me take you over to something which is sitting in the back here, which is the Vermona Perfourmer, which is just like such a characterful synth that has a vibe really that is quite all its own thing. It's pretty tricky to keep in tune, but absolutely worth it. So this is being fed by an arpeggiator now, just from MIDI over in the DAW. It always feels very alive. It's just kind of always doing its own thing. We add a bit of reverb to this. Yeah, it's just very organic, something about it. We're bringing some drums with this. Okay, so the final thing I can show you here in the studio is my little modular system, and we're going to start off with the Cwejman BLD bass and lead drum generator. Let's have a listen to it. And yeah, it's obviously also meant for kicks. Listen to this. Switch, yeah, really slick for 16th bass lines. Let me show you. I'm going to use the MFB Pro here to just do a very quick 16th bass line pattern. Let's take this an octave up. Yeah, super nice little synth. Let's do the same with the little Roland System 100 clone below it from Behringer. Let's have a listen. Yeah, it's super nice for like very dry, punchy bass. That's one of the things that I've sampled also extensively in the past and which will now be included in this instrument to have some sound to close off this video. So thank you for hanging out with me on this very nerdy, extensive tour of the synths of the studio. And yeah, let me give you a quick impression actually of what you can expect in the coming times, which is our Zensphere instrument. There's still some final details being made, but I wanted to air it a little bit to give you an idea of what the control surface is going to be like. The goal here was to make it as easy to use as possible with the basics that you really need without making it overcomplicated. And yeah, all the sounds that are going to be in this synth are going to be coming from the synths here in the studio. So everything that you heard today, I'm going to sample all that stuff note by note with all the crazy outboard gear here and put it into Zensphere. So please join the waitlist over on rapidflow.shop so that we can let you know when it comes out. Of course, it's going to be a killer introductory offer on this. And yeah, you're going to have access to all these crazy synths that you saw here in the studio today. Maybe one final little plug is we're running a retreat here in Portugal in September, the Flow Retreat. If you want to join that, it's also over on our website where we're going to be working in the studio here and looking at this workflow with the controllers and everything. And other than that, that's it for me today, and I'll see you on the next video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.